So sleepy. Why are you licking the window? Okay. Stop licking the window. I'm always having to clean these windows. Stop licking the door handle. Alright, so we've arrived and we just got done unstrapping everything. So the guy's standing here talking to one of his buddies the entire time we're unstrapping, but we unstrap in a way where it's like you can start unloading. You don't have to like wait on us to unstrap. And we finally finish unstrapping everything and he goes, alright, I've got to go to a meeting. I'll be back in 15 minutes. It's like, what in the world? Why weren't you unloading me instead of talking to your buddy this whole time? What is wrong with people, man? Time is money. So it's been a little over an hour and a half now we've been sitting here waiting. They've got that much on the trailer, but there's an issue because they think they have the order messed up. So the forklift drivers put stuff on. They've told them to take it off because it was for the wrong job, even though it was labeled this job. It's just been a mess. So we sit here and wait.
Told you we were going to be here for a while.
Yep. We were looking at a load going back to Adel, Georgia. That is a no-go for sure now. So I'm not even comfortable grabbing another load right now because this might end up falling out. What a bummer. This is just eating into our time.
Yep.
It's 2 o'clock.
Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait. Going on 4 o'clock. I think they just decided to just put a whatever had this name on it on the trailer, and this is what we got. A fucking mess. And I'm supposed to tarp this too. So it's probably gonna take every blanket we have and probably my 2 ends of my 6-foot tarps to get this thing tarped. And it's about to rain on us, so. Hey, fat butts. Go back around this way. See what we got going on over here. Did you get it? What's that? Oh, you're good. All right, let's get to work. All right. Excuse me. We were gonna slide that one over. Yeah, there you go. And use it right there. My goodness. What a freaking mess. What a freaking mess. Whew. All right. So we're almost out of time. So what we're gonna do is when we stop tonight, we're gonna tarp it. Because it just sits outside. I don't care. Sits outside. I'm gonna tarp it down the road. I'm not gonna waste any more time here. I'm gonna get somewhere I can stop my clock, or at least start my 10, and then we'll tarp it there. In case you were wondering if it's hot outside, that is from the air conditioner. It is blazing hot out here, huh, girls? You guys are staying nice and cool, though, huh? Yeah.
She got the bow mackies.
Alright, so we have arrived to our delivery, and how do you say this? I think there's a water tower or something nearby with a name on it, isn't it? Gallipolis, Ohio? Whew! So they think they're going to take all this metal, stick in that 20-foot container right there. I told them they're crazy. I'm like, that's not going to happen. So I'll leave that up to them, but they're setting it in the field for now. There is an amazing smelling Mexican restaurant right next door. So Lito walked over and ordered us some food. We've got a load picking up in Columbus going to Smyrna, Tennessee. I think it's Smyrna, Tennessee. So that's where we'll be for the weekend. Thinking about maybe running by and seeing Grandma. I don't know if that's going to happen, but hopefully they get this unloaded quickly so we can get on. What time you got? 12:30. 12:30. Looks like we got some rain rolling in. Got here just in time. My goodness, I am hot and sweaty. So as you can see, they had to stop the traffic both ways for us to back in here. And I had to blindside back in here, and everybody's eyes were on me. I was a wreck. I was an absolute wreck. So, but we got her in here. We got to get the truck washed. Look at all my greasy handprints. I actually tried to wash this thing at home with some degreaser. I could not get that stuff off. I don't know what they use when they wash this thing, but it is some amazing stuff. They can. I got to be honest. Blue Beacons and these truck car washes, they have that chemical figured out that can clean this thing up. We got to order a new flag too. That one's messed up.
So it's Obitz, Ohio to Smyrna, Tennessee.
Obitz, Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, I said Columbus.
Of course it did.
Hopefully Obitz is closer than what Columbus was going to be for us. Is that a horsefly?
Yeah.
Are you staying nice and cool in here, girls? All right, I'm going to let them finish unloading this. Got to put some stuff away. We're going to hit the road. Oh, they moved. They were sitting so pretty together. You guys are jerks. Hey. Ooh, there's a dead bunny right there. Keep them away from that. I'm surprised they didn't smell it. It's just a baby bunny too, huh? That's a bummer.
Here, let's go over this way.
That's a bummer. They seem to be doing a decent job. They definitely stabbed the bundles a few times. Oh, where'd she go? Whew. So, my brother's picked up his load going to Long Island. But he can't drop that till Tuesday. They're not going to let him drop it till Tuesday, like I said. There was hope that he was going to be able to drop it early, but they've decided no. So, he is going to attempt to find somewhere to park on Long Island and take like a ferry or a train or something. Where does he want to go?
He wants to go to Coney Island.
Coney Island. Yeah, with his wife and his kid. What do you think? You think that's going to happen?
They're kind of far from it, where they're dropping.
19 miles, I think, he said.
I mean, I guess they
I wonder when they Googled it if it went straight across the water.
Well, no, Coney Island is like in Brooklyn. It's by like the very tip of Long Island that's closest to New York. I looked at their drop. Their drop is on the other side of the island. That way. Towards the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, it's the parking that they think they found. There's like a supermarket or something that's got a bunch of trucks. I don't think they're going to be able to do that. But I don't know. We'll have to see.
They're going to get kicked out of a supermarket.
I would be afraid of like my fuel getting siphoned or stuff being stolen. Because they're talking about taking Penny and jumping on a subway and going into the city. I don't know. I hope it works out for them. They do get into some adventurous stuff. They definitely push us to be more adventurous when we wouldn't have went to that waterfall without them on the Surons. You know? So you got the poo-poo plant right there. You got a Mexican place right here. and you get a Chinese place right here. So you don't have to go far. I don't think Pizza Hut really makes anybody poop, huh? I think Chinese and Mexican are known for making people poop.
Is it open?
Probably.
I don't know. Everybody else is busy. Nothing. Yeah. Are you chewing on my shoe?
Because it's Pizza Hut. Is that the name of it? El Toril? Toril? El Toril? Am I saying that right? El Toril? Man, I was really hoping we could go get a shower after this, but I guess we'll get the shower after we pick up the coil. So I think it's a single coil that's 20,000 pounds.
We're just gonna get all dirty with those chains.
I know, man. These chains, I gotta figure something out. We just put out the video where I was talking about how I wish we could do something with the chain, so maybe somebody has some magical way of...
You're all tangled up.
Yeah, she's not very bright.
Hey.
Look at him watching. All right. I'll see you guys in a bit.
West.
All right, so we just got unloaded. We're going to Obetz, Ohio. Lita said the place sounded familiar. Thinks we've loaded there before. I gave it a little Googler, and sure enough, we've been there a few times. So I think the place is pretty good about loading you quick. We have till 6. Looks like we're gonna get there at like 3:45, so we should be there plenty enough time. Like I said, this is going to Smyrna, Tennessee. Really good rate on this too. It's only like what, 400 miles? Is that what it said it was? Only 21,000 pounds. So
Take the ramp on the right to US 35 West. Then
they were
take
pretty
right.
good about unloading us. I think there's just so many different pieces, and they had them stacked so dumb. We got to go to Jackson. 35. That it was impossible to just grab a whole bunch of stuff and take it off. So,
They loaded it dumb.
I mean, the forklift driver asked me, "Do you want me to change anything? Do you see anything you want to change?" I'm like,
What are you gonna do about all that? It's already done.
it's just, yeah. Like, he asked me after it was done, and then there's just so many little pieces. Like, I honestly don't know what he could have done differently. Like, just the amount of crap with the different pieces.
Okay, but they tried to load that long piece on top.
Oh yeah. So there was a piece that we had them stick along the rail. They tried to stick it on top, and like 10 feet would have been like off the ends, just like hanging down. It's like, how am I supposed to tarp that without it bending or ripping a hole in my tarps? We ended up only tarping like the front half of that too, so I ran out of moving blankets on the first half, and I was like, this is ridiculous. We're gonna pick this up
Continue
from it being
US
outside,
35.
and they're gonna set it outside when we get there. I'll throw a tarp on the front to keep the dirt and stuff off of it, but I wasn't about to sacrifice a tarp because, I mean, honestly, that should have gone in Conestoga.
Yeah.
I mean, the place there owns nothing but Conestogas. So, I don't know. They didn't seem too upset. He didn't really care. They're just gonna, they said that they were gonna stick it in that 20-foot container. I'm like, you're not gonna get this stuff in the 20-foot container. And I think what they've ultimately decided is to try to stick whatever they can in the 20-foot container, and then stick the rest on top of the 20-foot container. Come on, cars. Sugar, get off the pot. Let's go.